Hey, what's up you guys? It's Corey, and I'm back with another RWBY reaction video. This time it's to Chapter 4, Volume 6, So That's How It Is. It's the shortest episode we've gotten this season, but as I said on the Boopcast, I kind of figured we would be getting an episode about this length, just because we had the longest episode in RWBY history last week, so they're gonna be like, okay, we need a week to like catch up. So, and plus also it's 13 minutes and 37 seconds long, so leet. I feel like that had to be intentional. But yeah, Salem's in the thumbnail. Kind of figured we would be getting Salem. I don't expect a lot from this episode. I expect us to just see well, the description on it is heroes and villains alike are confronted with troubling revelations. So I think Salem's gonna learn Cinder's still alive. Maybe. Or at least, at the very least, she's gonna learn that, you know, the Fall Maiden powers didn't pass on to Emerald. Maybe. And, the heroes are obviously going to be dealing with the impact of what just happened. So yeah, I'm very excited. But without further ado, let's get into this. Starting the video in 3, 2, 1. I still love this intro. But yeah, I guess I'll say this while this is happening. If you have not watched my reaction to last week's episode, I will be linking the episode up in the cards. And I also try to put our Boopcast for the episode we're watching up there as well. I sometimes get to it a little late because the Boopcast doesn't go up until Saturday afternoon. But that's over on SheNoob's channel, which is linked in the description of this video, and that'll usually goes out about, you know, for me it goes out at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We're gonna get whatever that's supposed to be this episode. I feel so bad for Oscar. Oscar's gonna take a lot of brunt of the assault that the girls are gonna have about what just happened. I love this so much. Okay. I hope there's lots of conflict. I also hope to find out if we learn that Maria saw all that or not.
Salem can't be killed. You all heard her too, right? There was so much you hadn't told us. How could you think that was okay?
Yes, conflict.
Professor? What is your plan to defeat Salem?
I don't have one.
Yes! Yes, Crow.
No one wanted me. I was cursed. I gave my life to you because you gave me a place in this world.
Oh.
I thought I was finally doing some good.
But you are.
Meeting you was the worst luck of my life.
Maybe you're right.
What happened?
He's gone.
That bastard! Tell him we're not done yet!
No, this is different. He's gone. It's like he's locked himself deep inside my head. Our head? I hate this. I want it to stop.
He just left us?
What are we gonna do now?
Enough!
Yes, Maria, take
Get
control.
a move on. It'll be dark before we know it, and every one of you is spewing negativity. There's a trail over there. Trails usually lead somewhere.
Lady, I don't know who you think you are, but
No buts. I understand that you're upset. Honestly, I'm still coming to terms with the fact that this is humanity's second time around. But if we don't move, we die. And I'll be damned if I've lived this long just to die out here in the cold.
Yes. Yes, Grandma,
She's
kick their
right.
butts.
Come on.
They really should try to collect more of that dust. They've got Yang's motorcycle. They could haul some cargo on it, besides Maria. Hi, Oscar.
I'm just going to be another one of his lives, aren't I?
Of course not. You're your own person.
Don't lie to him, Ruby. We're better than that.
Everyone's so sad. Stop it. Be happy. Kick Salem's ass. So Ozpin just left. Ah, they finally show us how they get there. By airship. Not surprised. Hazel, M, and Merc. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure if Hazel was gonna be there. Oh, God.
Welcome back, welcome back. I do hope you
Oh.
missed us as much as we missed you.
He doesn't even have a new tail
Let's
yet.
go.
He's just got a...
Speaking of which, where is our fall maiden?
Emerald, come on.
Don't tell me something happened to her.
I will cut off more than just your tail.
Careful, little girl. Cinder isn't here to protect you anymore.
Back off, freak.
Oh, don't misunderstand. I am in
Oh,
no
he
interest
cut
in
himself on her blade. I was wondering what
Because it
happened there.
appears You failed our queen. And that is a tragedy.
You failed her too, idiot. Literally, everyone here is a big old bunch of failures. Except maybe Watts, but even then, Watts was kind of involved in Haven, so... Hey, Salem.
I would like you to explain to me how
Okay.
it is you failed so spectacularly.
The Fauna's militia split our forces.
Stop. Let me rephrase the question. Who is responsible for your defeat?
Salem. Well, it was actually Cinder's fault. Cinder wouldn't follow the plan.
I take full responsibility.
That's
But
stupid,
that
Hazel.
wouldn't be fair now, would it? We all know who's truly to blame.
I don't...
I'm horrified. One snap of her fingers and you're dead, Hazel.
Emerald. I want you to tell me whose fault this was.
It was Cinder's.
Cinder! We failed because of Cinder.
That's right. I want you to understand that failure. I want you to understand why Cinder must be left to toil in her isolation until she redeems herself.
So she knows she's still alive.
She's alive.
You're joking. How could you know that?
Are you questioning our divine savior?
Oh God, Tyrion, you're such a mama's boy.
Forgive me.
It's important not to lose sight of what drives us. Love, justice, reverence. But the moment you put your desires before my own, they will be lost to you. This isn't a threat. This is simply the truth. The path to your desires is only found through me.
I'm so scared.
And so we must press on. The sword under Vacuo's academy, Shade.
Ma'am. I have more to report. Crow and the children are taking the lamp to Atlas.
Not if I can help it.
And they're being led by Ozpin.
Ooh, now Tyrion's scared.
So soon?
He's the only man with a chance of getting through to Ironwood. If that happens...
Okay. Salem, calm down. Salem, it's okay.
Leave. Your Grace, I can...
Come on.
Yes, seriously, get out of there. Oh God, she's so scary. And the scene. Aha, they did store some cargo on there like I said they should.
It doesn't look like this is gonna let up.
I just want to get this stupid relic to Atlas.
Let's hope we don't have to walk all the way there.
I thought trails led somewhere.
Do you have nothing better to do than to harass a defenseless old lady?
Everyone quiet.
Yes, give her shit.
Do you hear that?
Okay, they found an abandoned town. The place is probably crawling with Grimm, though.
Well,
Brunswick Farms.
It looks abandoned. It's still better than this.
Come on, I think we can.
Why do I feel like we've seen the name Brunswick in Ruby somewhere before? No, that's it. Yeah, that's totally it. Oh no. Oh God. There wasn't a lot to react to in there. I was gonna say, is there anything new I need to see there? But I don't think... I think everybody we saw speak, we've seen speak before. Oh man. Well, I'm glad Maria's taking control and being like, okay, listen here, you dumbass whippersnappers. But we did get confirmation that she saw everything. She definitely saw everything. Because she said, I'm still reeling about humanity, this being humanity's second go. And Ozpin locked himself away inside Oscar. And Crow fucking punched him. Which, I'm glad that when we did the Boopcast yesterday, and Beck and Torchwood Boy said they wanted to see Yang, like, try to attack Oscar. But I'm glad it was Crow, because it's much more fitting. Like, Crow's been the, like, lifelong devotee, and now he's learning that everything's a lie. But I'm disappointed that they are all like, it's impossible to stop Salem. It's like, no, you idiots, word choice. That's always what happens with genies. He asked, how do I destroy Salem? And her response was, you can't. Doesn't mean that Ruby can't, or that, you know, the gods can't. And Ozpin is still a sore spot for Salem. I'm so worried for Emerald. I'm so worried. Because now she doesn't have her love, Cinder. But she's still trapped in this web. And I feel like Salem's like, you will be our next maiden. Like, everybody else there's a dude. Like, Emerald has to be her next choice of, you will be the maiden. But her plan was originally to head to Shade. Which, I mean, to an extent makes sense, because Atlas's borders are closed. It would be very hard for her to sneak her forces into Atlas. And she said Salem has, or Cinder. I'd said that twice now, where I was meaning to talk about Cinder, and I started talking about Salem. But Cinder has to prove herself to be able to come back. Which makes me believe that Cinder's gonna be, like, it'll be easier for Cinder to single-handedly sneak into Atlas than for Salem to send Hazel and Emerald and Mercury and Watts and Tyrion. But Team Ruby's now camping out at a farm. Which, we talked about this on the Boopcast, and so far my prediction seems to be coming true, is that I said that we're not going to learn anything substantial about Maria right now, because they're going to need to get out. They're going to need to find shelter. And that's exactly what they've done. So I said I predicted episode 5 was when we would finally start to hear about maybe who Maria was, and maybe about Silver Eyes, if that's the direction they're going to go. If not, definitely by episode 6. I mean, granted, they're going to have to do something next episode, because unless they show us Team Junior, but I don't see a lot of point in them showing us Junior right now, just because, like, it kind of seems like Junior's just going to be, like, sitting in the train station waiting for Ruby to show up. The other thing I don't understand is, why didn't Crow turn into a bird and, like, look for shelter for them? Like, why did they just walk around? Was he too drunk? Yeah. Honestly, it's my least favorite episode of this volume, but honestly, that's not saying, yeah, I was gonna say that's not saying much, but that sounds like an insult on the volume. I don't mean it that way. I just mean that, like, episodes 1, 2, and 3 each had, like, really important, amazing stuff in them, whereas this was just kind of, okay, we need to deal with the aftermath of the last 3 episodes, which makes sense. And again, it's one of these things where, like, when you watch this episode in, like, the full movie of the episode, of the volume, it won't be terrible. But yeah, I should stop talking, because this is only a 13-minute episode, and I don't want to make a 17-minute, or a super long video about this. But yeah, as I've talked about before during the intro, my friend Shinoob and I do a podcast called Zaboopcast, and we live stream that every Friday afternoon. It's at 3 o'clock Central, or my Central Standard Time? What time zone am I? I think I'm Mountain Standard. Yeah. So it's at 4 Central Time. I feel like that's a good way because of just Americans, I guess. But we live stream that over on her Twitch, and we usually have a guest. We've already announced the guest for this episode, although granted, you're seeing this after we've already done the episode. But we're having our friend Bees1989 on, or Tyson. He is a streamer on Twitch that we play with occasionally. He does a lot of Pokemon stuff, and he's just an awesome dude, and he likes RWBY, so we're going to have him on. I don't know if we are having a second guest on for this one, but we're definitely having Tyson on. And yeah, if you're watching this and the video's already out, either go check out Shinoob's channel if you're watching this the morning it comes out, or I will hopefully link it up in the cards, or yeah, I can't get my finger. There we go. I was like, how does work? How do you work, finger? It's too early. But yeah, so I will link it up in the cards if it's out, and be sure to watch that if you want to hear my full thoughts on the episode, where we analyze it, the music, everything. As I said, I don't know how much I'm going to have to say on this episode. I mean, I'm still obviously going to have things to say about the episode, but yeah, it is, as far as things go, it's not like, for episodes 1, 2, and 3, like, episode 1 we went for 2.5 hours, episode 2 we went for 2 hours, episode 3 we went for almost 3 hours. Like, we need an episode that's only going to take us like an hour, hour and a half to discuss, which is fine. But yeah, also I live stream on Twitch. I try to stream most weekdays. I've been playing a lot of Kingdom Hearts lately. I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, horror games. Every Monday I do Stardew Valley with Shinoob and the Nerds of Oz, so those are always fun. And, you know, RWBY. Although we don't discuss episodes in our during our live streams, just because there are people who watch us who don't watch RWBY, or have heard about RWBY from us and are working their way towards current day. So, yeah, if you want to discuss the episode, the best place to do that is in the comments of this video. And yeah, do I have anything else I need to say? I don't know. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch. All those links are down below. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys next week for my reaction to Chapter 5. Okay, bye guys.